Hi, I'm Wenhao, and I'm going to talk about unemployment rate. It's a measure of the prevalence of unemployment, and it is calculated as the percentage by dividing the number of unemployed individuals by all individuals currently in the labor force. So first, we need to find what is labor force. So it can be divided into two parts. One is the employed workers, and another one is the unemployed ones. For employed workers, it means they already have a job. And for unemployed workers, it means they don't have a job, but they have the skills to work, and they are looking for a job in the last 4 weeks. And we also need to know what's not in labor force, right? Workers who don't have the skills to work, and workers who are not looking for a job, and even for some old workers, like the retired workers. And thus we can get the formula. The rate is equals to the number of unemployed workers divided by labor force. And there are some causes of unemployment. First, frictional unemployment. It is the unemployment that results from the time spent between jobs when a worker is searching for or transitioning from one job to another. And then the structural unemployment is a form of unemployment caused by a mismatch between the skills that workers in the economy can offer and the skills demanded of workers by employers. So it may can caused by the development of the technology. And the cyclical unemployment is a factor of overall unemployment that relates to the regular ups and downs or cyclical trends in growth and production that occur within the business circle. So I like to say it's just a business rule. It just happens all the time. And there are two policies can affect the unemployment. First, the monetary policy is the process by which the monetary authority of a country, like central bank or currency board, controls either the cost of very short-term borrowing or the monetary base, often targeting an inflation rate or interest rate to ensure the price stability and general trust in the currency. And then fiscal policy is the use of government revenue collection and expenditure to influence the economy. And when government changes the levels of tax and spending, it influences the aggregate demand and the level of economic activity. And also there are some effects of unemployment. First, the mental health problem. Being unemployed can lead to depression, low self-esteem, and other mental health issues, and also even some physical issues. And an erosion of skills. Prolonged employment can lead to an erosion of the skills, basically robbing the economy of otherwise useful talent. And also lower the wage level. Unemployment can also mean that the supply of labor in the market increases, which brings down the average wage levels. This is what the firms like maybe, but at a higher unemployment rate means the lower national output. And lastly, economic issues. During the unemployment, there's no income, which leads to the poverty, certainly. And then let's come to the example from the website, United Kingdom unemployment rate. The unemployment rate in the UK was unchanged at 4% in the last 3 months, like from June to August, and the lowest since the 1975 and matching market expectations. The number of unemployed dropped by 47,000 from the March to May period, while employed unexpectedly declined by 5,000, the first for in near a year. And the unemployment rate in the UK averaged 7.03% from 1971 until 2018, reaching an all-time high of 12% in February of 1984 and a record low of 3.4% in November of 1973. So, very first, we need to know for the unemployment rate, there is still a health rate, like from 4% to 6%, since it's defined as the percentage of workers who are unemployed and actively looking for a job. So that it shouldn't be too high or too low. If it's too low, it's inefficiency for the economy, and if it's too high, it will lower the GDP. And this is the bar graph of the UK now. So as we can see, June to August is at 4%, and the trend is going down, and it may be dropped to 3.8 on October, so which is already unhealthy for unemployment rate. So there are some reasons. First, the workers. There were 32 and 39 million people in the work, and little change compared with March to May 2018, but more than a year earlier. And there are so many people uh, who are economically inactive, and more than March to May, but fewer than a year earlier. And also high incomes, the average earning increased by 3.1%. So that means the workers get more money, and there were lots of job vacancies for July to September 2018, and little change from period and in June, and more compared to a year earlier. So all of them are trying to tell us there might be an inflation if the unemployment really drops to the 3.8, since the business complete more for the workers, and that will increase the wage and increase the labor cost, and which businesses will counter with a higher price, and also a higher wage, and that means with a higher consumption driving up demand. And finally, it will increase the price level, and that's it might cause inflation.